Project Overkill is a tough game to review. I mean, not in the sense that it's tough to form an opinion on, that's the easy part. This game was considered mediocre when Konami released it, let alone 15 years later. Now, the tough part is that people have really fond memories of games from this era, let alone mature games from this era. Now, I'm not here to upset anyone. Believe me, I get it. Memories can be precious things. But the thing is, memories can also cloud objectivity. And if you approach a game like this objectively, especially from a modern perspective, you see things differently. Certainly, a lot of games from this era have aged really well, but Project Overkill is not one of them. My apologies to your 12-year-old self. Released to the PlayStation in 1996, Project Overkill was hardly anything new. It's basically a clone of a much better game called Loaded, which combined the classic gameplay of games like Robotron with a more contemporary perspective. And lots of freaking gore. And Project Overkill takes the same path, the only difference is how well it follows it. So Project Overkill is the same kind of isometric shooter. The premise is usually to get to the location, kill everything that freaking moves, and get to the exit alive. You do this by moving with a directional pad and shooting with the face buttons. This is where red flags should start popping up. Moving in a three-dimensional environment with a D-pad is just a horrendous experience. Just really clunky and imprecise, and the same thing can be said for shooting. You can fire in 8 directions in theory, using the 4 action buttons and combinations of them for the diagonals, but it never works very well. In fact, it kind of feels like it only really works randomly, like whenever it wants to. You know, another problem with the imprecise aiming is that your ammunition goes fast. You run out really quickly if you're not careful, and it's hard to be careful when you're firing with combinations of circle and triangle. The game looks pretty good though, and all the over-the-top gore is good for a laugh. You can even walk through it and hear these disgusting little squishes, which also leave bloody footprints for a little while. But eventually, the novelty wears off, and you need the gameplay to be really strong to keep your interest, and it never really gets there. Our good pal Steven from Winnipeg sent us this game, and I hope he doesn't get upset when I say Project Overkill may be a fun memory, but it's a pretty mediocre game. Again, my apologies, Steven. You're the man. Go Jets!